All right. Hey, everybody. Oh, wow. So I just noticed there's a bit of a difference on my phones in terms of quality, which is so random because my newer phone, actually, the quality is not as good. Maybe because I have dropped it a million times and I'm so sorry. And I don't know, but for some reason with this phone, I'm just a little bit more clumsy. So thank you, phone, for even still working. So grateful, like so grateful. Just talking to my other phone, giving thanks for the fact that it is still working. But yeah, I've noticed the camera is not as great. And so we're trying different phone, different picture today. Because, whilst we are showing up as the fullest expression of ourselves, and most of the time with a bit messy hair, I am so overdue for a makeover for my hair. Like seriously need a makeover, which is coming, by the way. Hashtag just saying. But we also want to look, amazing or as good as we can. Well, no, fuck it. Amazing. And I'm claiming looking amazing with, whatever, or whatever phone, whatever camera, whatever light, whatever hair, even though, it does need a bit of an upgrade. It really does. But that's cool. That's coming. For now, let's actually have a conversation because, of course, you are tuned in to the Bus Queen TV show. Bus Queen TV is, of course, for the woman, the queen, who's ready to summon soul success on her own terms because we know and we claim to only say yes to what lights our soul on fire, and we no longer accept anything less than having it all. Ba 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 ba. I could just say that and just leave you in that and be like, yes, Soul Abundance Channel feels good. I don't know about you, but it feels good. And of course, I'm super excited, because I'm starting brand new 3-day soul alignment activation tonight. Well, it is already tonight. So in a couple of hours after this, I'm going to go first to a bit of cardio, and then I will jump back on live after the shower and maybe some to eat. We'll see. So, that's cool. It's all cool. It's all perfect. But I am seriously excited. And so with that in mind, that's probably going to kick off, I'd say, maybe in a couple of hours. I think 8:30. A couple of hours from now, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I reckon would be a good time. Hey, darling. And that's happening in my Facebook group. So know my business page in my Facebook group. Why? Because I feel Facebook groups is obviously, this is where the sacred support happens. The sacred, spiritual space where women, queens, where we get together. It's a soul tribe. It's all about the success. Hey, darling. And obviously, I feel like we can have more conversation, engagement, and honesty, and vulnerability, and connection. And that's exactly what I'm focusing on. Very much so. Really, 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 like seriously, really committed to stepping up. Oh, don't, there you go. Stepping up my game in terms of creating an even more amazing community. When I say more amazing, really just create that space where women open up. We get to talk and exchange and express ourselves, because I do know that there are still so many women who are still playing small and holding back. And with that, actually, today's topic fits in perfectly. So thank you, Sabrina, for the perfect download, perfect introduction to today's topic. And the question is, when are you claiming your position as CEO of your life and legacy? Because no one's going to do it for you, okay? Which is really cool. I even got a journal prompt in here. So sweet and divine. Because as I was telling you or sharing with you, let's put it that way, and everything that's coming up for me right now, that's pretty much what I'm sharing with you. And so not this weekend, but the weekend before, I kind of got a bit of a da-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. It's like, I got one of those, okay, it's time to show up even more. It's time to, expand even more. And so as they say, like, how they say you can't dance at two parties at the same time? Well, I am going to claim that you can. And so because I decided that, if I really want to rock this, I am claiming now to be, the world's leading bilingual soul abundance queen activator. Okay, so I'm all about activating soul abundance queens, and of course I'm still also very much a soul success strategist. Okay, now I decided that I needed to claim that. I needed to really claim that, and with that take the the radical responsibility to then show up as such, to share more, to show up more, to create more influence, more impact, and of course, yes, even raise that level of income even more so, because I know where we're at right now. Like, seriously, super grateful to have celebrated actually the biggest month in my company last month, which I'm very grateful for. But even that, I'm like still just scratching the bottom of the barrels. And it's not even just about what's possible for me, it's what's possible for you. Okay, and so with that, I had this kind of like, I'd say wake up call, but it's also like I feel like my soul was kicking me in the ass and saying, you know what? Like, seriously, girl, there is so much more infinite potential running through you. You need to actually express more, share more, show up more, and not necessarily do more, because it's really but just allowing myself more to receive, allowing myself more to be seen, allow myself more to be heard, allow myself to just show up more, as the fullest expression, share more, talk about things more, dive deeper into connecting with my soul. And I know that's what's happening. So this whole theme of like August, this month, is very much about allowing myself to receive like the true soul abundance queen that I am, and everything that I've already received in the past 18 months on this like alignment journey that I've been on. I am sharing with you parts of that in the new challenge that's coming up, the activation that's starting tonight. And then obviously we are going to talk about a 2-week intensive down the track later this month, which is actually called The Art to Receive Like a True Soul Abundance Queen. Because if I can create multiple 5-figure months now with such an ease and grace and flow, then seriously, I can also create multiple 6-figure and 7-figure months, or even months. Look at that, 7-figure months. Boom, that's a new statement, a new bold statement. But it's not about, like I said, what's truly possible for me. It's what is truly possible for you. And that's why I'm so excited. And so going back to that, I decided that, Facebook groups, more connection, more engagement, more honest conversation, so that really I get to share more whatever comes through me, so that you get to get a bit of a intuitive and soulful kick up the butt to realize that, hey, perhaps it's your time too to allow yourself to receive more. Perhaps it's your time too to give yourself permission to show up more, to speak more of your truth, and to stop hiding, and to stop worrying about, what would other people say? All that sort of stuff. Hello, darling. No, long time no here. Absolutely. Looking good, girl. Much love to you from Australia, because I'm not in Germany anymore, actually. So hopefully that's going to give you that, like I said, that beautiful soul wake up call for you to go, hang on a minute, there's a purpose here for me, there's a soul's calling here, and let's face it, I'm meant to live a queen as fuck life on my terms. Everything else, what the fuck, is just not really any longer acceptable. Okay, and so with that, the reminder today is you got to claim that. You got to claim that. Same as I now claim to be the world's leading bilingual soul abundance activation queen and the world's leading bilingual, soul success strategist. What are you claiming? And you might think, oh my God, look at who she is. I'm like, I don't fucking care what you think. At the end of the day, I am appointing myself. I am giving myself the gift of, hey, I'm appointing it, I'm claiming it, I'm deciding to tune into that energy, to align into that frequency, to claim it, to name it, to think like her, to act like her, to show up as her, knowing that that's really what it's about if I'm looking to expand more and truly create more success. Because it's certainly not about hustling more. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is, what are you claiming? Who are you claiming to be? Because the thing is, no one's going to come and do it for you. No one's going to come around and be like, oh, you know what, Sabrina, I need to tell you, well, bravo, you've really worked fucking hard. 6 years, you've been online now. Last year you've done this, or because no. Right now, I'm giving you, here's the key to the queendom. Oh, you've deserved it. No one's going to give it to you. No one's going to give it to you. No one's going to hand it to you. No one's going to come knocking on your door and go, okay, hello, here it is. Here it is. You've deserved it. Go for it. No, girl. You claim it. You declare it. You own it. Boom. Right? So you got to appoint yourself to the CEO of your own life and legacy. You got to claim what it is that you are here to create and share with the world. You know what? It starts now. Claim it. No one's going to do it for you. And you know what? There is a shift of energy with that. Like all day, like this whole weekend, I've been writing. Like seriously, I'm surprised my hand's not falling off or I have any cramps in my hands because I've been writing like literally 30 pages, writing, connecting, downloading, releasing, creating this new shift going, oh my God, like I'm seriously, trust me, seriously grateful of everything that has happened for me in the past 18 months, everything, every lesson, every slap in the face, every celebration, but also every downfall, everything that happened, and to the point, like I said, to now have celebrated the biggest month in my business to date, and that only got me to think, fuck girl, still thinking and playing way too small. I'm like, oh my God, okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And so the same is for you. That's your invitation. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to come and hand it to you. You're going to claim it. I don't care how long you've been in business, whether you've been 2 seconds in business, 2 years or 20 years. At the end of the day, you know that there is more for you to achieve, to call in, to create, to manifest. And you can do that, not because you feel like you have to do more. It's just allowing yourself to receive more. It really is. And this allowance, this kind of level of expansion happens when you decide. You have to decide. You have to appoint yourself right now. Give yourself, this is what I'm claiming and naming, girlfriends. This is what I'm here to do. This is how I'm here to change the world. This is my purpose. This is who I am. And so I would love you to claim that. I would love you to share that with me, right? Either here in the comment section or, of course, in my Facebook group, okay? If you're not in my Facebook group, you have to be there. After everything I've just spoken about, surely isn't that the energy you want to be around? Surely isn't that the kind of journey that you want to be on yourself as I'm taking you on an absolute incredible expansion journey? I mean, come on, right? I mean, obviously if you're watching this and you're going, this girl is like way too crazy, way too nuts, and I don't know, bonkers, whatever, that's cool. I don't mind at all. And I send you lots of love either way. But come on, share it, claim it, name it, okay? Come over into my Facebook group. I want you to make a statement, because if you don't have to go out there, just yet, and you got to do it in on your public space. You don't have to do a Facebook Live and go, oh, look what Sabrina's done, I can do too. I mean, you can, and I invite you to. I do invite you to. But if you want to practice this, do it in my Facebook group. Do it in my Facebook group. Name it and claim it. Okay, and then you say it with me. Name it and claim it. What is it? You appoint yourself to the CEO of your own life and legacy. What is that? What is the legacy? What is the life? Who are you? What are you here to do? What is the purpose? What is your soul's calling? Right? And I'm going to get used to it saying, yes, I am the world's known bilingual soul abundance queen activator, as well as soul success strategist, which actually I tried to translate in German. I was like, okay, I kind of need to play with that. So I'm naming and claiming it. I'm naming and claiming it. I'm naming and claiming it and giving myself permission to really get into it. And of course, it could feel a little bit like, oh, I don't know, like, look at her and her high horse claiming to be one of the best. Fucking oath, I'm one of the best. You know what? I am. Because the reason is, the only reason I haven't been claiming it is because a part of me was like, well, I don't know if I'm good enough. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, I am. I am more than good enough. I am more than good enough. I know what value I have to share with the world. I know the incredible transformations that I've created in the past few years. Who am I not to claim it? Who am I not to believe that I am one of the world's best? And if I don't believe that I'm one of the world's best, then no one else is going to believe it. No one else is going to come over and say, Sabrina, did you know you could actually be like the world's best? In fact, you know what, Sabrina? Come on, do it. No one's going to do it for me. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. I'm standing behind it. I'm claiming it. I'm owning it. And every day I get to feel into it. And like I said, this shift that it creates, this certainty, when you start really owning it, Fuck, amazing. And that's what's going to open up that door, that door to infinite receiving, that door to being open to receive, the opportunities, the resources, the right people. All of that will align because you naming it, you're claiming it, you're stepping into that certainty every day, and you start to think like her, act like her, feel like her, show up like her, and you get to practice. It doesn't mean you don't get to make mistakes. That doesn't mean you get to have moments where you go, okay, I surely, I've just kind of want to hide now because I feel like I made a bit of a muck out of myself or whatever. No, you're going to have these moments, and you're going to own them too, because you keep, making those adjustments as you go. Nothing is a mistake. You can't actually go wrong. You can't actually make mistakes. It's all just a process of adjusting, getting back up, adjusting your crown, naming and claiming it, and keeping going. Hey, beautiful lady. All right, so that's what I got for you today, because I'm going to be back in about a couple of hours. I'm going to go do some cardio now, my evening cardio, because I'm committed on these, health goals, shredding queen, #shredding queen, naming and claiming her as well. And then I'll be back in my Facebook group with the first day of the soul alignment activation. And I tell you what, I've got so much content. I'm like, I don't even know how much and how I'm going to share it all, but I'm just going to trust flow. I know exactly what I want to do. I'm actually going to create, it's going to be so sweet and divine. I'm so totally badass because, that's who I am. I love blending the badassery with the spirituality, the go out there, make it happen, with the one that kind of calls in the magic. And remember, magic is all about extraordinary, exceptional experiences, okay? That's magic. So this soul alignment challenge or activation is going to help you to call in more magic. So who doesn't want to fucking have more magic in their life? More magic. Hello? Yes, please. Yes, please. So I have a journal prompt in here too. So you can read that. The journal prompt is, if I knew I could no longer fail and fully accept that I get to create life and bliss on my terms, I now claim. Boom. I now claim. So like I said, you can come into my Facebook group, and I would love you to write the sentence out. Just do it. Just do it, right? If I knew, warrior queen, I love that. If I knew I could no longer fail and fully accept that I get to create life and bliss on my terms, I now claim. What is it that you're claiming? I want to know that from you. Have a journal session around it, connect into it, and then share it. Come into the Facebook group, share it. Let's open up that portal of more conversation, of truth, of honest, heartfelt conversation, connection, vulnerability, going, oh my God, I'm claiming it, and how does it make you feel? I don't know, right? Let's do all of that in a Facebook group. That's what it's there for, right? It's, as much as I love talking and I love giving and I love being the performer and the preacher and the prophet, all of that, I also want you to speak up more, because it is really about you, So that's it for now, in here for now. We'll see you a little bit later with the first day of the soul alignment activation. You need to be in my Facebook group for that. Absolutely be in my Facebook group. So if you're not in my Facebook group, go into the bio or go up here, click on the link, 6 words, Soul Boss Queens on the rise, or just click on the link or message me here, #activation, okay? #activation. I will add you into my group, and of course then I will see you there. Don't forget to answer the journal prompt. I'm so excited to come back in a couple of hours. I'm gonna just ground myself now, do some more exercise, have some dinner, have a shower, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, obviously I will have the same shirt on, because that is not what I'm wearing to work out. So just in case you wonder. And even if you don't, who cares anyway? And even if I did, who cares anyway? Anyway, that's it from my end. So much love. So excited to see you in a little bit. And of course, remember, it is your time to summon soul success on your own terms, because guess what, ladies? Permission to be, do, and have it all has already been granted. All right, I'll see you soon.